Hello everyone. I have watched many films on list, but I want to talk about Wonder because I have a special reason for that. I will explain this reason and then I will explain my thoughts, my feelings about it, and I will give answer for all questions about this film. In this film, there is a boy with some health problems, and he has a little bit different face from the other student, other people, and he had no self confidence because of this. Also, he was using like astronaut helmet for hiding his face, and actually, when I see that, I was really sad and I was really emotional. uh, Also, he was learning everything from his mother and his at home. But in fifth grade, his mother started to think he should go to school because she believed fifth grade was wonderful for starting to school for him. His name is Agi, and Agi started to school, but the first days of school were terrible for him because he was being bullied by the other student. Sometimes they were scared from him, and sometimes they were laughing for him, and Agi just wanted to be successful, and Agi loves science, and this was the difficult process for him. Also, Agi's sister had no any friends, and she needs some attention from her family, but her family usually worried about Agi. This was a really difficult process, but they fixed it. Also, she had a friends, even she had a boyfriend, and Agi was feeling good anymore. He had a lot of friends from his school. Agi had a lot of friends, and this student don't care any physical appearance, because I believe that physical appearance shouldn't be barrier for being friends. Also, he won a prize from his school for being successful, being a good student, being a good friends, and actually when I saw that, I'm proud of him. To talk about the first question, I felt happy and sad in some parts of the movie, and also I'm usually felt proud of him. And speaking about the second question, the children were really cruel for Agi, and Agi was being bullied by these children, and this part of movie was impressive for me, and I was really emotional in this part. I found the behavior of the children, I think, very wrong and unacceptable in this part. And also, I want to talk about third question, uh, because I respect a mother's struggle for her child, and I believe that it's beautiful. And Agi's mother was sacrificing her life for Agi, and another good thing is the perspective of Agi's friends. Agi's friends changed, and they become friends with Agi without considering any physical appearance, physical characteristic, and this was the best for me. In five question, this movie was special for me because I related to with my little sister Zehra. My little sister Zehra is 3 years old and she has beautiful and a little bit different eyes. And sometimes people are asking why does she look like this, and when they are asking these unnecessary questions, I was feeling really sad and a little bit anxious. And this was the reason for I choose this film. So I want to talk about question 4. Yes, this movie this movie played a role for my thoughts, because I was very worried and sad for Zehra's situation, and I'm very afraid of peer bullying for her, and I believe that she overcome it, but uh, this thinking coming from this film. So physical disability or non-physical differences shouldn't be obstacle for being success and being friends. I believe that. Also, I'm gonna talk about questions 6 and 7. Last week's we were talking about special education, and special education articles were about the movie. I think I believe that every child will be able to everything, will be able to learn everything if they want and if they have opportunities. And this movie this movie supported my this view. And also, based on last week's articles and classroom discussions, I encourage children with physical or non-physical disabilities or differences to study in the same classroom together with the other children, because I believe they cannot prepare to life in just educational model prepared for them. However, in an article I read, it was about special education. I think that the active learning method, which I believe will be used for every student, and it is very beneficial for being successful and their relations with each other. And it could be really good method for Agi also. If I need to talk about what did movie add to me, I think everyone has a differences, and the important thing is try to get rid of negative effect of these differences in our lives, or we can try to achieve success in our lives even with our differences by accepting them. I believe that Agi was a successful boy despite his differences, and he had friends anymore. Nobody wasn't afraid of him, and he managed to show a beautiful personality of his peers, and I was feeling really proud of him, and thank you for listening. They had a lot of